Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back. We're playing some Lord of the Rings Online today, and finally, I don't just have to fixate on deeds. I can actually make some progress. I'm actually happy with what we did yesterday. I mean, not on Lord of the Rings Online. That was probably boring as crap. But it was nice to try Gloomwood. That game was awesome. Oh, wait. I still have loot from the last time I played? Interesting. I didn't realize the game would do that. Ooh, bam. What is this? Market acquisition. I don't know what that is for, actually. I should get rid of some of this shit, to be honest. What is this? Potion of power. Okay. Let's see how our virtues are looking. Determination, 4 out of 7. Okay. I think determination is supposed to be a good one. I should actually honestly look this up on stream. I'm pretty sure what I saw recommended for Redline was confidence, determination, valor, wit, loyalty, I believe, were their like #1 recommendation. Probably, because the other offensive ones don't look amazing for us. Like, they sometimes have things that would be beneficial, but then other aspects that we just kind of need to ignore. Whereas loyalty looks like it would benefit us completely, so maybe that is worth it. Okay, let's sell some crud. Where is the closest merchant? Looks like there's someone over here.
At your service.
Okay, thank you. Let's just click sell all. Who cares? Who cares if there's something that we should have kept? Who cares? It can't be that important, right? I wonder if you get larger, like, inventory capacity later. That could be something I would see them having in, like, the Lord of the Rings Online store. Like, charging actual money for. I could see something like that being in it, but I don't know. I should probably take a look at the store on stream at some point, honestly. Okay, we are finally heading into Rath Tarag. We're finally going to be fighting guys of our level again, kind of. I popped in here a couple streams ago and or a couple of videos ago, and there were definitely some challenging dudes, so we don't want to be too haphazard with our exploration. We still need to find Tumagor and Crookdell. I think one of them is going to be down here, and I think another one I saw was like up here or something. Okay, but I think it will probably make sense for us to get them through an instance. There's the main quest. Hey, what's up? Cave Claws.
You've come at a most fortuitous time.
We need to keep our enemies penned within Rath Tarag as best we may. The number of goblins seems to grow each day, but our stout barricades have been enough to keep them at bay. However, those vile Milkai cave claws have taken to creeping up and burrowing beneath the barricades in the deep of night, and threaten to undermine the walls if we can't find a way to stop them. If you can hunt down a number of the creatures down, it should serve to put a halt on their incessant digging and gain us the time to repair any damage they've already done. Okay, easy peasy.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Greetings. Welcome to the beautiful Rath Tarag, the finest stretch of desolate rock and goblin holes in all of Blue Mountains. If you have come to help, we could certainly use it. Things have gotten worse as of late, and now all manner of things are crawling up out of the ground around here. I'd personally be grateful if you could do away with a few of the spiders that infest the area. I used to run patrols in there now and again, but since they showed up, I haven't been able to bring myself to set one foot past this barricade. I've been afraid of spiders since I was a wee lad. So, what say you? Are you up for the challenge? Or would you rather join me freezing my hinder parts off till the snows come? Oh, he has a couple of quests.
I am at your service.
Langless sent you? He's a queer sort, that one. But a fine fellow for sending aid. If he thinks you're capable, then I have no reason to keep you from your task. You'll find all manner of foul goblins beyond our barricade here. Do your best to avoid the truly dangerous ones, and be careful not to travel too deeply within the valley. Fearsome are the goblins beyond the Great Peak at the heart of Rath Tarag. Okay. And
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Oh, wait. My thanks to you for standing... We killed him once, right? My thanks to you for standing by us on this. You are not here to simply cull the local vermin. You want to deal with the real threat, that is to say goblins. The foul things have been bubbling up out of the ground like bees from a kicked hive. I don't rightly know what has gotten them all riled up, nor do I much care. But I believe that their leader, Gazrip. I believe it is their leader, Gazrip. If you're up for a fight, get in there and break some goblin heads. If we can shatter their morale by defeating their leader, we can pen them in through the winter. The snows ought to block up those passes till spring, and we will be free of them for a long while at least. Okay. Any other quests? Does not appear to be. So, spiders, milk eyes, goblins, Gazrip. Easy peasy. Bam. Yes. He dead. You don't need to deal with that dude. These guys aggro on sight. What's the lurker? Oh, it's a spider. Here we go. Nice try. Okay, hey you. Okay. That's two. Come on, foul milk eyes. Okay. This looks like it's all going to be a pretty straightforward, easy walk in the park, I presume, for now. Ooh, I got some leg. There's a milk eye. Okay, great. These guys' sound effects are ridiculous. What else is there? Oh, there's a milk eye. I don't know if these guys aggro on sight. I'm not sure. I don't think they do. I think they just pork at you for a bit. I mean, they might if you like chill out in their aggro zone for a bit. Did I not do it? Oh, he's dead. That's why. There we go. I think I've gone too far. Yeah, I went the wrong way for Gazrip. But we're definitely going the right way for spiders. Okay, one more. Where are you? Bam. Okay, we're done with spiders. What now? That guy aggroing? Oh, this might be where Gazrip is. I think Gazrip is inside this little fort. Oh, I think someone's attacking me. No? Okay, I thought I drew a weapon. Ooh, milk eye. Okay. Listen, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Look at that floating tree branch. Okay, we need to kill 2 more. Okay, just gotta cycle my heals for a bit while I'm getting attacked by this many guys. Oh, this is Gazrip. Okay, he dead. Okay, what do we have for goblins? We need to kill more ranged ones. Shit. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know if they're ranged. Oh, this guy's ranged, I think. I don't know if sappers count as ranged. They do. Okay, anyone else? What is that? That's just a goblin. That's a stinger. And scrapper. Okay, let's just get out of here. We'll find someone. Oh, someone attacking us? Oh, these are just melee dudes. Okay, we need to get one more range dude. What is that? Oh, it's just some iron. Okay, I see you. I see you, foul milk eye. I think this dude's attacking me. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. We need one more ranged goblin, so let's see. Let's see if we can catch a respawn. That's Gazrip. Any gobbies? Okay. Huh. No one has respawned at the gate yet. None of the guys have respawned except for the boss. What is with this, like, piece of tree? Wait, I can just loot this? Okay. I guess that's just like a miss spawn. Blue crate goblin, that's melee, but fuck it. We're starting to get the respawn, so... Okay, where's the stinger? There it is. This is the guy we need. There we go. 8 out of 8. I'm rooted. May as well take out this guy because I'm going to have to fight him anyways. Okay. That guy's probably going to chase me. Whatever. It's fine. I'm getting some little leg jitters. What is that? Oh, the arrow I think is showing that a guy is chasing me from behind. Where is a milk eye? I think I see one. Yes. Okay. I am all done. All done. Let's turn in some quests. Ooh, we're close to leveling.
Greetings, traveler.
Well done, Grunge Boy. That should keep those vermin at bay for a while and give us a chance to patch up the barricades before the goblins have another try at us.
At your service and your families.
The whole barricade guard, both of us, thanks you, Grunge Boy, but I am personally indebted to you for killing those 8-legged horrors. Now, the less said of them, the better. Wait, what? Oh, talk to Langless, dang it.
Well met, friend.
Ha! Nothing like a rousing tale of goblin slaying to warm you up on a cold day. Well done, Grunge Boy. With your help, we shouldn't have too many problems keeping the goblins at bay till the passes fill with snow for the winter. After that, it will come up to the leaders at Gondamon and Thorin's Hall to figure out what we'll do about them come next spring. Finish now. Oh, okay. Hang on. What do we? What can we get here? That's worse. That's better. That's an easy answer. And we leveled. So, we'll equip that shield. It is way better. Let's also take a look at some things. Okay, we can now... I was correct. It looks like we can raise our virtues to half of our level. So, we could only cap them at 7 before, but now we can cap them at 8. Okay. Do I have a skill point? I do not. So it looks like it maybe the points alternate levels. Like maybe we get a skill point every odd or I don't know. I don't know how it works. Okay, we have to talk to Langless, who is probably back in Gondamon. No, Langless is the ranger guy. Okay. Let's see something. I'm trying to remember the controls. Yeah. Who the hell is that? Spudgrim? I have no idea who that would be. These both will be my dad. I have a feeling these are my sister, maybe? No clue who that would be. I'm not sure if I got my friend to play this game. Can't remember. Been a long time. But it's an amazing name. A very good name. Hello! Farewell, Godbow. Okay, I'm going to switch over to Fellowship so I don't say Wazda a bunch in chat by accident. Oh my god, I can't wait to get the riding skill. I can't wait. Oh, we have a new skill. What is this? Removes diseases and stuff from someone. Okay. Move in stealth. Ooh. Okay. Let's put those there. What is... Oh, and that's critical strike. Okay. So we can now get a run speed bonus. That is sick. That would have been good to notice a little bit earlier.
Greetings.
You've done well, Grunge Boy. Once the dwarves and elves have arrayed their forces, the assault on Rath-Tareg will begin.
Would you do something for me?
Assault on Rath Tareg. Dwaylen has sent many Longbeards marching to Rath Tareg, and Doringer Whitethorn has dispatched many elf warriors of his own. Skorgrim sought to divide the people of Ered Luin, but his actions have only strengthened their resolve to stand against him. Skorgrim Dourhand will die in Rath Tareg, Grunge Boy, while the elves and Durin's folk draw away the greater part of the goblin army. You will enter behind their lines and join up within with Averthal. When you have readied yourself, return to me and I will show you the path to Averthal. Sounds good. I'm ready.
What do you need?
It is time. The combined armies of the dwarves and elves have already begun their assault on the cleft of Rath Tareg. Averthal awaits you within the valley. We must go. Let's do this. Let's do this.
The combined forces of Lord Dwalin of Thorin's Hall and Duran Gur Whitethorn of Dweland prepare to march upon the goblin army of Rath Tareg.
Nice. I am ready, Grunge Boy. We will find Skorgrim Dourhand and drive the fell creature not only from Rath Tareg, but from Ered Luin itself. Let us go. Okay, we have to watch his health. Oh, Averthal, I was starting to think we were leaving all the goblins to me. Not at all, my friend, but look to your blade, for we have guests. Come on, attack! What the hell? Take care, Averthal. We will have many tales to tell when this is over. I'm sure we will, my friend. A fine hit. Okay. Okay. Who's this? Gaelthin. They are preparing a fresh attack. We stand with you, Gaelthin. Where is their main force? Bam. Here we go. Madly Stouthand is in trouble. We need your aid. Lead the way, Master Dwarf, and we will follow. He doesn't need our help. He's got this. The goblins are regrouping. Hold them off, and I will call their positions. Attack! Attack! What? Why can't... Okay, there we go. Jeez. You smell something? Ow! God damn these sappers. Well done. I've returned with reinforcements, Matthew. The day is not won yet, though. There are more goblins ahead. We should rest for a moment, though, before pressing ahead. I think you're right. Let us rest a while.
Stay a moment.
I feel rested enough to continue. Let's continue the search for Skorgrim Dourhand. Wait, something is not right here. Oh, jeez. Huh. Okay, let's follow Averthal. Probably shouldn't have left him alone. I just saw all those guys around there, but I guess that's the path we're taking. I didn't need to use that. I didn't even get hit. Goodbye. Come on. Use the freaking... Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't even use the gambit. Look how many buffs and debuffs I have on me. It's crazy. I really should have used that like javelin skill that knocks them down. That would probably help. Okay, I think we're about done that part. Okay. Aberthal, the goblins have captured a woman. Your father led some elves and dwarves, blah, blah, blah. My father is strong. Do not fear him. To rescue Sarah Oakheart, they have not returned. Let us rest here for a moment before we proceed. Okay.
The shadow must fall.
I am ready to move on, Grunge Boy. We must find and rescue Sarah Oakheart. Once she is safe, we can continue our search for Skorgrim. Perhaps we will find my father up ahead and can lend him some aid, though I am sure he has little need of our blades. Follow me. Okay, so this is the area that was a little bit difficult for us to proceed into. Out of the instance. Ah! Oops. That was an accident. There we go. Anyone else? You're most welcome. You should leave this place at once. Farewell, Sarah Oakheart. Now, Grunge Boy, let us find Skorgrim and finish this. Father, Aberthal, no, stay back. Uh-oh, trap. It's a trap. Hold, my friends. This has been an amusing exercise, but now it is over. Ered Luin is weak, and that is enough. I have business now in Bree-Land. Oh. War is coming, and soon all of Middle-earth shall burn. You are defeated, Skorgrim. The dwarves and the elves stand against you. Now you can kill them. Why did I get, like, the fear on me? Our fight is not yet at its end. Here we go. Be on your guard. Our enemies continue their attack. Dang it, I can't do my ranged. Father, how badly are you hurt? Do not worry about me, my son. I fear for the lands to the south. Skorgrim has escaped, Grunge Boy, but I think Ered Luin will be safe from him for now, at least for a time. For that, I feel the combined assault of dwarves and elves was a success. It will be a long while before we know the full cost of our actions here. Many good people have fallen in Rathreg this day. I will tend to my father's wounds, and then together we can report to Langless and tell him what has happened here. Hang on a second. Shift L. Area door. Where is it? Tumagor. Where is that? This is Crookdale. Hang on a second. Control 3. Where's Tumagor? Let's see if I can explore it in this instance. don't think I want to slide down there. I think that would be a mistake. Because if possible, we want to get this. Also, how are we doing for virtue? 4 out of 8. Okay, all good. In one more level, we can equip that 4th virtue slot thing. Will it let me go back? Or will it be like, you are now leaving the instance area? I'm curious where Tomb Agor is. Was this the start of the instance? I think it's up there. I believe it's up there. I could be wrong. Ah, shit. Okay, so that one we're going to have to explore ourselves on foot, I think. If only we had a horse. Okay, we will run back to Averthal and finish this instance real quick. And then I do want to see where Tomb Agor is. Oh, wow. I could have just gone this shallow and it would have counted as Crooktail. Good to know. Wait, respawns? What? What the fuck? There's guys up here. I just want to make sure that Tomb Agor is not like over here or something. Just making sure. Just making sure none of this counts as it. Because we're not gonna wade into this camp ourselves again. This is like a one and done. Ow. Okay. So none of this is what we're looking for. Let's get out of this quest. Hey, how's it going? I always forget it's you with your new name. Okay. Skorgrim has escaped, Grunge Boy, but I think Ered Luin will be safe from him now, at least for a time. For that, I feel the combined assault of dwarves and elves was... Oh, yeah, we already read this. Go talk to Langless.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
Okay, so I have to go to the bathroom real quickly. I will be right back. See you momentarily. Bloop. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna look up something real fast. Tomb Agor Latro. Let's see where this is. I want to see if there's a map that will show this off. It's in northeast Rathtarag. It lies in a canyon where goblins have built a stronghold. It lies in a canyon. Where is it on the map? Let's see. I think I know where it is. Pretty sure I know where it is. Okay. So with that, let's get back into the game. Bam. I hate cutting that music at the best part. Okay, what's up, Langless?
Greetings.
Many good dwarves and elves perished at Rathtarag, Grunge Boy. And though Skorgrim was not defeated, he has fled and his threat has abated for now. I'm worried about the lands to the south. If Skorgrim was able to cause so much harm in Ered Luin, he can surely cause as much or more in Bree-Land or the Lone Lands. I fear that we have not seen the last of Skorgrim Dowerhand. We must send word to the captain, but he will know what to do. But you must leave right away, Grunge Boy. Are you prepared? Kind of, maybe. Okay, what does this do? That is slightly higher DPS. Agility. That's a lot more armor and might. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Finish now.
Take a moment of your time.
Come here, Grunge Boy, and listen well. My captain, a ranger they call Strider, must be notified of the threat posed by Skorgrim. A shame you can't stay to enjoy our victory. Travel far to the east to a place that the men call Bree-Town. There you should seek out Barliman Butterbur. He's the owner of a tavern called the Prancing Pony, where Strider was lodged in the past. If Strider is there, Barliman can help you find him. If not, you can bed down there for the night, and you can continue your search in the morn. It is a long journey to Bree-Land. Don't tarry too much. Okay. So, time to seek out Aragorn. First things first. What do we have? We got a bunch of nonsense. Okay. I think it's time. Wait, what did I just... Oh, that makes you run to the target. Okay. We have to go to Tomb Agor. Unfortunately, the maps don't give us... Whoa, did they change these maps? Okay, we have to pop back into Rathtarag because this is kind of the last thing we need to do here. This is the last... If we complete this, we will instantly complete 3 deeds. So... I think this is where it is. I think it's up here. Oh, what am I doing? Let's be a fast boy. Okay, so what is the easiest way to get to Bree-Town? Can I get there from, like, Bree-Land or something? I can now activate these quests, right? Add to tracker. Shit. Add to tracker. There's a bunch of shit we have to do in Bree. You know what? Fuck, add to tracker. Screw it. So looks like we are basically done with Ered Luin. Okay. While I'm running, time for me to try to catch up on Tord's story. You got a rose, it glows. You pull the rose out of the ground, you put it in your pocket. Another rose grows, but it's not normal. A plant woman creature comes out of the ground. Oh my god, is it Flowey? Or is it the Pokemon? Roselia? Okay. I got hit again. Let's run. I'm curious what the warden's stealth is like. Okay. So. I think we just hug the left wall and we'll get there. I believe. I believe. Oh, god damn it. Is this it? How have I never been here? Come on, do the gambit! Why? What the? I'm sitting there spamming it. I have it set up. It wouldn't do. I wonder if that was desync or maybe I was stunned or something. Oops. Wrong button, but whatever. I'll take it. We did it. Okay, so I presume we've now capped our determination. We have... Okay, what do we want to put determination instead of? Let's put it instead of wit for now. And let's start learning... Wait, confidence is max too. Oh! Everything is max except wit. How do we... What level can we equip our 5th one at? 23. That's not for a bit. So let's max wit. Because in one level, we'll get another virtue slot. So we'll finish off wit. And then we'll move on. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? Oh. Let's use this. Bam. I do want to go to Bree-Land. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a lot of info, Tord. That's a lot of info. Okay. Repair all. Did I equip my better thing? I can't remember. I did not. Hey, you.
Traveler. How may I be
Take all my shit. Thank you. We have 2 layers of music playing right now. We have the like tavern music and then the intense da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's an odd mix. Hey, do you have anything for me? Browse the shop. Nothing that we can trade. I actually have enough money to buy a house now in the game. Okay. What is this? Tasks? What are tasks? Whoa, what the hell are these? Oh, these are reputation quests. Huh. What does Thorn's Hall reputation get you? I'm not going to do these now, but I might do those off stream. Who knows? Okay, Latra, blah, blah, blah. Reputation changed. Thorn's Hall, we're now an acquaintance. Is there any way to see what the reputation gets you? Because I'm guessing this quest is just like... This quest is probably like kill a bunch of Hendraveil, right? Is that literally just like Hendraveil wings? Where do you see tasks? Oh, there. Can be found... Wait, Dory can be found. Okay, dirty wings. What is the deal with this? I might abandon this. I just want to see what the deal with this is. Oh, and it looks like this arrow is pointing us towards... Where is it? Oh, it's pointing us towards Bree. I thought maybe he was going to point us towards the port to get to Bree, but I guess not. Come on. I know the Hendrivale are close. Should be right around. There's one. Do these guys give dirty wings? They do. Okay, I want to do this one once. I want to do this one quest just to see. Wait, what is the reputation button? How do we check that? I'm curious how much. So okay, so we're currently up between the U and the A of acquaintance. That's how much we currently have. Where's the crazy like Hendrivale spot? Oh, it's like right up there, right? Is that the den where the lynx cub was? Okay. We're in the area. Bam. This is gonna get us like no XP. Okay. Come on, I should be able to get 2 wings from each of these guys, right? Come on, do it. I think I was out of range. It's another. Oh, these guys aren't dropping any. Okay, there's another. So we're at 4. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? Come on, respawn for me. Are there any up behind the den? There's one. I'm curious what this sneak is like. Oops, wrong button. May maneuver around many monsters undetected. Observant monsters may catch you. So let's see. Okay, cool. We are at 6. There we go. Man, sometimes I think about someone watching these VODs with no context and just seeing this RP story in the bottom right. People are like, what the fuck is happening? It must be so so bizarre for someone who has no context. Okay. We just need 2 more wings. What? You swore? Tord swore? That's the first time I've ever heard Tord swear. Oh my gosh. By the way, happy birthday, right? Happy birthday, I think. Maybe not today, but like this very recently. Happy belated birthday. Okay, are we done? We're done. Okay, let's go back to Gondamon. And let's see how much reputation stuff we get. So. Right. Oh, we're at 2,500. How much do you think we get? I like how we, like, save Ered Luin, and it's like, okay, we're an acquaintance now. And then we'll, like, kill birds, and they'll be like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. That's what we like to see. You killed some birds. Just as good as saving Ered Luin. Okay. So I have to talk to Dory. Dory the Explorer. Okay. Where are you, Dory? Down here? Bam. Okay.
What do you need?
Hendervale, blah, blah, blah. Yes, finish. Oh my god, that's nothing. Oh my god, the grind would be ridiculous. The up-and-comer. Do 100 of these. You'll get an increased task limit. Oh my god. That is a grind. Holy crud. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Where is... You know what? Should I go to a... I should go to a stable. And then we'll head to Bree-Land. I know there was a quest in Bree-Land I never was eligible to get. I wonder if I'm eligible to get it now. And if not, if we're eligible to get it, then we'll get it. If we're not eligible to get it, we'll just try to get to Bree instantly. Ow. Okay. Where are the stables? Stables are right over there. What is that blue stable? I think I've had this thought before. What the hell? You need to be level 20. Mission recruiter. Okay, we've looked at that before.
At your
Let's go
service
to
and
Bree-Land. Okay, and I will take this time to drink. I've already... Oh my... the first thing I did right before stream was chug a liter of water. So I'll probably have to take a few BRBs during this stream. Ah. Okay. Okay. Tord, why do you never RP in the Discord channel? We have a Discord channel where you can do lots of this. But I've never seen you RP there. Okay. Huh. Presumably we'll be able to get to Bree from either Bree-Land. Probably not Bree-Land. Probably Kalandim. What's Wondershire? Oh, and this leads to the Shire. Oh, Yondershire. Can we see what, like, level zone that is? Or Brocken Borings. Okay. So, we've completed one of the many, many zones in this game. Look how many zones there are. These are all freaking zones. These are all zones. These are all zones. These are all zones. And we've done one of them. Oh my god. I don't have a horse. I actually don't. I technically own 4, but I'm currently just borrowing a stable ride. Look, hands-free. Hands-free. But I will unlock a horse very soon. I believe. Okay. So we're almost in Dweelands. By the way, wait, Ben, were you here? Did you see Gloomwood yesterday? I can't remember. I think that might be my game of the year for 2022 currently. I mean, it's very short currently with the early access release. But god dang, I'm loving that game. I finished it last night. Okay. Where was the quest that we did not have access? I think it was like around here. I think someone had a quest icon over their head. Okay. How the heck do we get to Bree? Do we have to go to Kalandam? I also kind of want to check out the homesteads. You know what? Let's check out the homesteads. There we go. Fast boy mode. You've been here for about 30 minutes. You're half watching right now, finishing some emails. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, hasn't been, Ah! I was looking at chat! No! Oh my god, thank god I didn't die instantly. Holy shit, that was a big fall. Tord! Tord, wait! There's no one here! If it's just a poll, it's going to be your vote versus Ben's vote. Okay. Yeah, I did bust my legs. Okay, so what do you want? Okay, poll. He redeemed it, though, so I will allow it. Should Tord... Wait, what? Why would Tord ever let this happen? Okay. Should Tord use sword to kill Rosella? Let Rosella kill Tord, or challenge Rosella to a dance battle. Here, let's say dance battle Rosella. I'm gonna add my own option in. Okay, I'm gonna vote for the dance battle. We'll see what happens. Okay. And my character's legs are unbroken. Oh, dance battle is winning. So Tord often usually ignores whatever wins and goes with whatever they want to do. But we'll see. We'll see how this one plays out. Oh, it got 3 votes. Oh my god. We're going to see the dance battle with a plant. I'm invested. Oh god, I should have something where I let... Well, I think Rosella is a plant creature. It's all started because Tord stole Rosella's flower. Okay, dance battle time. Ben. So am I. So am I, Ben. Let's dance fight. Okay. A duel of dance. I accept it. See? We've steered the RP. Oh, you know what, Ben? I don't know if you've ever seen it, but this will give... This is the explanation. It's a mystery. But that is the closest thing we have to an explanation. That's the Yondershire. Where is... Okay, I need to take the other route. Yeah, that's why when we raided your stream and then Tord was just RPing at you, I was trying to be like, Ben, just so you know, do whatever you want. I'm not going to be offended if you ban. I'm not going to be offended if it's too much. Do what you need to do. The RP, it's something we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out. Sometimes it can be really funny. You get some people involved in it, and it can be kind of a funny thing. Sometimes it can be really it can hijack the stream. So I want to figure out the way to get the best of all worlds. With the most fun, the least disruption. But I gotta think on how to do that. Okay, so this is another place where you can buy houses. This is one of the housing neighborhoods. I like the dwarf one a lot more, personally. Not the biggest fan of the elf one. Someone who knows you don't watch JoJo, haven't read up on it, but keeps asking you to make quotes and references. JoJo is a weird one, because it's like, I don't know why it's like hit the meme stratosphere. Like every time I don't know if you've ever seen Germa does these like green screen competition things where Germa will like record a bunch of stuff in front of a green screen and then let people make movies out of it. And there's always like 50,000 JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ones. Something about that series has like just crossed over into the land of memes. Okay, let's head back. I think we have to head to Kalandam. I feel like this is not a dance battle, but this is a battle. Who's the judge in the dance battle? Can I judge the winner? So the first few times that Tord ever roleplayed with us, Tord was like actually trying to roleplay with us. It all started in Portal 2, and they were just like, "Where are we going, Curly?" You know, and I was like, "Oh, we're coming here," and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm falling," and I would help them, right? Like they were actually like trying to like insert themselves into what I was playing on screen. But lately, they have stopped inserting themselves into the game and have started just like spamming stories at us. So there's very little actual RP now. It's now just like I'm going to read you a story. We have a very little interaction with what is happening. But every once in a while, I think they might not. I don't know if they listen to me. I think they might have me muted. Because sometimes they'll respond to people in chat. But they tend not to respond to me. It's a very interesting. Like I can say things directly to them right now. And we'll probably not get a response. Hey, Tord. How many fingers am I holding up? I'm holding up 2 fingers, Tord. 2 fingers. How many am I holding up? There's 2. There's 2 of them. How many, Tord? Let's see. Oh, maybe we are getting... Okay, we are getting... There is feedback. Okay, let's go to Kalandam.
Hello, friend, and well met.
Ooh, we can go to other zones. Okay, let's go to Bree-Land. Wait, what? We can't go there. Undiscovered. Dang it! How do I get to where I need to go? Do I go through the Shire? I have no idea what Blue Moon Cadet is. So Tord's name used to be Tord_Larson33, but they recently changed their name. That being said, I think Tord is a character from a... Make it quick. Right now I'm dancing and fighting with the plant. But see, they have not said how many fingers I'm holding up. I'm pretty sure Tord, I think she gets in her own world when she tells her stories, and she gets like really, really immersed in her storytelling, and it like kind of takes over. I don't think she's trying to tune me out. I think she just like fixates on what she's saying, and that it kind of takes over her awareness of everything. Oh! I'm gonna help Tord. Hey, look, I have a portal gun still. Ha! Now she's falling infinitely. Okay, let's see what happens. Here, Tord, take the surfboard that you had earlier. Maybe it'll be useful. There you go. We'll see what happens. Okay, how the hell do we get to Bree? Do any of the tests tell me? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go to Bree Town. Seek blah, blah, blah. Okay, we got to go to Bree somehow. Travel east from the Blue Mountains to the land called the Shire. Oh, I think we just have to run there. Oh, okay. So I think we just have to go up through... Okay, fuck it. We're going back to Bree-Land. We're just going to run to the Shire. Yeah, there's little tiny bits where it looks like they might be... Well, we're currently in Ered Luin, so I think we need to run through the Yonder Shire to make our way to Bree Town. Quest actions available. Wait, what is this? Hang on a second. Wait, what? You arrived in Calandum with the Sons of Elrond 1 month ago, and the time soon approaches to sail to Mythland. However, Elrond's decision to offer you a choice of whether to leave Middle-earth or remain and aid its people has weighed heavily on you during your travels. The elf, Tearthin, has also come to sail to the west. You have spent much time together in preparation for your journey since Eladin and Elro here departed for Adhelion. Time has come, at last, to journey to the west. Okay. Waits us in Calandum. Task at hand. Complete tasks in Middle-earth. Sure, I'll take it. Hey! Oh, Luna, how's it going? Here, let me give another little shout to Rooney. Bam, Luna, Lulu, VTuber. Hello. Luna, have you ever witnessed the Tord RP? Okay. You've not witnessed that. Then prepare for some confusion. Okay. Let's talk. Grunge Boy, have you heard the good tidings? The time has come at last to sail to Mythland and to blessed Valinor. We have waited only 1 month, but each day has seemed like a year since we arrived in Calandum. The burdens of this realm shall soon be behind us, but I'm curious if the Sons of Elrond found what they sought for in the ruins of Adhelion. I have heard many tales of the sorrowful history of that place, and how it has come to ruin by the hand of the disreputable dwarf named Skorgrim Dourhand. But it is laid empty for many long years now. I wonder if anything remains to be found there. I've never walked upon the shores of this blessed realm, but I have heard many tales of Valinor. Your forebears who once dwelt there, did they not? Did you as well? Tearthon pauses a moment and studies your face. You look restless, my friend. What troubles you on this joyous day? What troubles you, Grudge Boy? You tell Tearthon that about your thoughts, that your thoughts are drawn to your friends and kin, and to the choice that was given to you to remain in Middle-earth, if you so wished it. Why would you wish to remain here? As you must know well, the lands of Valinor heals all ills and replenish our spirits. The concerns of this realm are ours no longer. Tearthon senses that his words have not convinced you. I see. Perhaps you should reflect on the path Upon the path of your friends and let your kin guide you. Sure. Reflect upon the path. We got to talk to some peeps. Okay, let me catch up on chat before Tord pushes it away. Solo RP is happening, yes. But Luna, you might be able to intervene inside this solo RP. Like, check this out. Tord PP Larson. Yo, Tord. Check out this cool laser. Let's check out this cool grappling gun I have. There we go. What's gonna happen? Okay, let's talk to some dudes. Oh my god, we're seeing ghosts. You reflect upon the path of Glorfindel. Ooh, Glorfindel. The one who I believe will come back and fight Morgoth later, right? Who has remained in Middle-earth to stand against the evils of the enemy and the most vile of servants. You think upon Glorfindel's deeds in the elder days of the world and how his resolve has never faltered, even when confronted with death. You reflect on the decisions of Elrond Half-Elven, once the Herald of Gilgalad, whose time in this realm draws near to its ending. You consider Elrond's words, for he said that you might depart for the uttermost west, if you truly wished it, and that the burdens of this realm no longer fall to you. You consider that he kept you in Imladris, that the choice might one day be yours, rather than sending you to revive in the uttermost west. Okay. Wait. Ben, are you role-playing? Oh, wait. You guys are... Ben, are you role-playing as Luna? Are you role-playing as... Wait, okay. Here, let's... Here, let me join in. PP Larson. Oh my gosh. There's two Lunas. One must be an imposter. Okay. Oh, shit. Wait, did PP Larson die? I don't know what happened with PP Larson. I don't remember. Yeah, you reflect upon the path of Gilgalad, the High King of the Elves, and the bravery he possessed as he fought and fell to purge the evils of Morgoth and Sauron from this world. You consider the loss... You think I keep track of this lore? Anyways, you, possessed and fought and fell to purge the evils of Morgoth and Sauron from this world. You consider the loss of the elf Theleron and the pain of losing a companion during the war as Gilgalad did. You consider the loss of your king, and you understand what his sacrifice meant for the peoples of Middle-earth. Yay! No. Puckered Pooper was me. I banned Tord, right? Although I think Puckered Pooper... I do think PP Larson did wind up dying because of a vote. But I don't think that was in the video. That Luna is sus. I saw them vent. Yes. That's true. That is very true. I don't think Tord is I don't think Tord is interacting with your guys' roleplay. I don't think it's happening. Okay, real talk. We need to have a little discussion here, friends. I have long been struggling internally with how to handle the RP situation. I've been trying to think of the way to best, you know, proceed. Because I think we have had some times where this has been hilarious, where there's been engagement, where people have played along, where it's been fun, where there's been chat input. We got too many Tords out of it. An amazing sitcom, right? All the episodes are too many Tords. You guys remember the Torducken? You know, there have been lots of great moments. There have also been moments where the chat has been so filled with RP that people have bailed and been like, dude, I can't handle it. I gotta take off. I can't handle it. And so I don't know the best way to proceed. Because I think it would be nice if it was a sometimes thing and not an always thing. Or if there was some way for it to be more engaging with the people. So that at least it can be kind of a joke where people can play into. But I also think it can be really alienating. And throw a lot of people off. So I want to figure out the way to handle it. There have been a few things I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about, one, turning it into a channel redeem. Where it's like, where you redeem it and it starts, or maybe there's a channel redeem where people can redeem their own wrenches to throw in the story. Well, I think people should be able to throw in their own wrenches whenever. But alternatively, I've been thinking about maybe restricting it to a specific day, like having a roleplay Tuesday or something where I play games that Tord can go wild on. You like pineapple? Get the fuck out, Luna. Take back your rate. I'm just kidding. You're totally welcome to like pineapple pizza. I don't know the course of action to proceed with this RP because I feel like this is not it. But I feel like it's but I've put an RP server on the Discord also, but it doesn't really get used. Banana and kiwi. I've heard of people having banana pizza. I've never heard of kiwi pizza. Okay. So, I'm always open to DM thoughts of how I should handle the situation because at one point I did just ban. But, Tord's cool. Tord doesn't mean any harm. Tord is trying to, express some fun and some stories, and sometimes it can add a lot. But a lot of the time it's a little much, especially like when we're doing like multiplayer streams and stuff like that. It can be tough. And I don't think Tord heard any of what I just said. Anyways, you reflect upon the decisions of your dearest friend, Harthelin, who has chosen to remain in Middle-earth and free it of evils before the time comes to bequeath it to men. You consider her duty to the people of the realm, and that she hoped that you might remain to aid her in the battles against the evils of the world. Okay. Hey, Tord, I have a question. Have you ever considered starting a stream of your own and just having it being like RP streams? Okay. You reflect upon the decisions of Círdan the Shipwright, who remained in Middle-earth. The others of his kin might depart for the blessed realm of Valinor. Tord also has a YouTube channel where she posts videos in her like RP universe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Sometimes I try to have a conversation about a thing. Like, here's the thing. Like, so often I'll be addressing her directly. And then she won't respond. And then I'll just be like, Tord. And I'll say it over and over. And then Tord will say like, yes, Curl. Yes, Curl. And then just not even address what I say after that. Are you ready? It's going to happen. Okay. So you return. Where has your reflection led you, Grunge Boy? To be continued. Oh, and the other thing that Tord likes to do is say to be continued, and then say how did you like it, and then immediately go back into another story. Yes, Curl. So you return. Where has your reflection led you, Grunge Boy? You tell Terthon that you desire to remain in Middle-earth. It is not the choice I make, but I understand it, friend. You have made it your purpose to confront the forces of evil wherever they take hold. And though it does not seem so here in Calandim, it is true that great evils are again at work in this realm. You see, while you were reflecting, Eladin and Elro here arrived in Calandim and asked to speak with you at once. I told them I would deliver the request when you returned. And they now wait for you near the stablemaster. My path leads to the uttermost west, but it seems that yours may now lead elsewhere. May the Valar guide you. And may you one day find peace in Valinor. Sure. Okay. That was a quest that we did, and it is done. I want to hide this quest, I think. Remove from tracker. Direct it. Now we have credits. Hey, don't forget to include me and Luna and Ben in the credits. We all took a role in this. We all interacted. Okay, I think I need to. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just run. Oh, wait, there's another quest here. What? Oh, Eledin and Elro here. Yes. Curly. Okay, there we go. We're getting mentioned. Thank you. I like how it's like Curly as PP Larson, Luna as Luna, Ben as Luna. Ben / Luna as Luna. Exactly. Amazing. Grunge Boy, I am glad you have not yet departed. I feared that we would be too late. Eledin and Elro here's faces betray grave concerns. Are these quests I just forgot to do? There are grim forces at work in the Ered Luin, my friend. The terrible Gaunt Lord Ivar has bound vile spirits to the corpse of the Dwarf Lord Skorgrim. And now the Dour Hands think him their leader reborn. Our foes escaped. And now the enemy has beguiled the Dour Hands into his service. Elro here gives Eledin an knowing look. Indeed, the truth must be told, brother. When Father spoke of the shadow in the east, he spoke of Sauron. The Dark Lord has returned once again, Grunge Boy, and he has sent his servants across the many lands of this realm in search of the ring that was lost. If Sauron recovers the ring, no host shall remain to stand against him, and all will be lost. The time shall soon come when the peoples of this realm are called to war, and I beg that you remain to guide them and make safe the lands of Middle-earth. It is a great demand to make of one as storied as you, and at so final an hour. But I would not ask if the need were not dire. It shall soon be a realm of men, and it must survive for them to inherit it. I beg you, will you remain? You tell Eledin and Elro here that you have chosen to remain in the realm of Middle-earth. To have you among the forces that stand against Sauron brings me a new hope for the days that lie ahead. You should aid the folk in Kelondim and the lands beyond to hone your skills for the battles that surely await us. When the time comes, we shall call you to join on us. Okay. Are there any other quests? I think we've, done everything. Tord as Chiru, Rosella, Tord, Meryl, Crown. Is there anyone else that Tord was? Tord normally plays way more characters than that. That's only 5. Wait, but the RP has started again. The credits are running and the RP is
What do you need?
Is running again. And now a sneak peek. This is a trailer. I better see these exact lines when the next part actually starts. Okay. I feel like sometime we should get all of this Tord stuff. Oh god. Tord, I think I thought of something amazing. Okay, Tord? I have an idea. What if you RP in the Discord and then every once in a while we'll do dramatic readings of Tord's of Tord's RP on stream. Stella was once a pal of mine, but she turned dark. Why? Why did she? Okay, so here's the Cave of Smoke. We will be safe, Tord. Whatever happens in the future, we stay together. Tord and the Legend of Shiru, Part 2, coming soon. Oh god, dramatic readings. We should do action figure streams. Well, what is that game called? Oh, there's a phone game where you have these little figures you can move around. Toka Boca. Toka Boca streams where I act out Tord RP things that happened. Okay. Are there any quests in here now? Luna, welcome to the current age of Tord RP. If you go back to the days of Portal 2 or even Doom, you know, question mark, question mark, question. Wait, what? I thought Meryl was question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. How do we get out of here? Can I just slide down here? September 14th. Wait, that's tomorrow? Wait, you're saying that you're going to RP at me too? But what if... Oh, no. September 14th. In Curly's chat. Tord and the Legend of Shiru, Part 2. Tune in to Curly's chat. One of my favorite moments... I don't know if it was in the video or not. This might have been after the video. One of my favorite moments was when Tord... September 5th... JK. Could you imagine that? On September 13th, the next level of the Marvel legacy will unfold. Witnessed Doctor Strange in the realms of space madness. Just kidding. It's September 17th. Wait, stop what? For the love of RP, stop? What? Okay, what am I even doing? I'm just focusing so much on the freaking Tord that I'm just running to random places not doing anything. What are you telling me to stop? There was one stream where I was talking, and then Tord told me to be quiet for the sake of their RP. I was being, you know, they were trying to sneak, and I was talking just about the game, and they're like, Curly, be quiet. I was like, what? Curly, stop talking. Now's not the time. RP is happening. I know. I should just mute myself and, you know, here, one second. Let me just do that. Let me just... Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, let me actually look to see where I'm going. I need to follow this road. Okay. There we go. Okay, what level is the Yondershire? For the love of RP. Okay. Today after stream, I'm gonna figure out what we do. Luna Lulu, oh whoa. Okay, we can do that. Okay, am I safe? Am I safe? I'm not gonna die, am I? Okay. We already did a Luna Lulu one once, right? It was kind of... I don't remember what it... Or maybe I'm mixing that up. Okay, let's open up the AI thing. Bam, let's log in. Yes. Okay, logging in. Okay, let's see. Claim my credits. Create. Let's see. Luna, Lou. Here we go. Sure. Here, let's go up to advanced. Widescreen. Long. Bam. Yes. Okay. Make sure you remind me momentarily, or else I will likely forget to check it out. We'll give it a few minutes. Maybe at like quarter after. Okay, the second part is of Tatlo / Tord and the Legend of Shiru is going to premiere on September 15th, but it's not just reading of chat, it's a full animation with the voice acting. So for the first time ever, there's going to be a voice reveal of Tord in the episode. I've heard your voice. I've heard Tord voice. I did not miss the announcement. In fact, you probably heard me parodying the announcement. Luna, did you like my parody? Oh, it's one zone. No zone transition. Oh. Parody's nuts. Got him. Yeah, these guys are going to murder me. Do I really have to run through this super dangerous zone? I feel like this is not the way to do it. $5,000 subscribers. This feels way too dangerous. Oh God, how do we get there? You know what? I want to get to the 1,000 on YouTube. That will take a long time. That's what I want. Because that is the goal for affiliate. But I think that's probably a few years away. Oh my God, this is so dangerous. Where do I go? This is so dangerous. There's no way this is what you're supposed to do. What the fuck? Did I just miss some key text that's like, take a boat? I don't like this. We're gonna die doing this. So if we go to the Shire, we're fine, but there's no way we're getting across this zone. Oh, Jesus. Fuck it. If we die, we die. I'm just looking at the map right now, trying to avoid getting too close to dudes. This is not good. Not good at all. Ah! We're a little close to that dude. Then use hashtag Shiru. Hashtag Shiru. I feel like you don't need to use trending hashtags when there's 3 people in chat. But I appreciate the hustle. I like it. I respect that hustle. Yeah, I generate image of... Oh my god. You're really gonna make me tab out in this zone? Okay. Okay. Bam. Create. Confirm. We'll see what happens. I'm still alive. Okay. Okay, I gotta get somewhere a little safe. Okay, let's see. Let's see. It is done. This is Luna Lulu. Oh, whoa. It kind of looks like a dumpling with liver spots. I hope you like it. I don't know what it means, but I hope you like it. You went from doing System Static to Legend of Shiru. That is super cool. Okay, where are we going? Oh my good golly gosh. Oh my god, how do I get through here? Oh my god, there's so many freaking dudes. What level are they? 23, that's not good. Oh my lord. Is that road? Is that road I see? Oh, there's a dude right there! Fucking no! Run! Run, 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 run. Get stuck on the wall. Come on, forget about me. Okay. 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 Am I going the right way? Who the fuck knows? Yeah, look, okay, we're going the right way. Listen, I guarantee 100, there's a 100% chance that I'm being an idiot, and I just had to talk to, like, someone that would take me there. There's a 100% chance. Okay? But I'm overcommitted now. We're fucking running. Oh, there's a baddie there. Okay. I'm playing the game just in this region, just avoiding those red dots. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, I heard a little crunch. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a dude on the road. I don't like that. I feel like not all the dots are showing up. What level are these guys? 21. That's not too much higher than us. I don't think we're going to get, like, one hit killed by these guys. But I don't think we're going to take them in a fight. And now a random skit starring Tord and Curly. Apparently I'm in a skit, guys. Looking forward to it. I can't wait.
How do you do?
Can we go to... No! Okay. Tord is playing as me now? I've been replaced? The fuck? I've been replaced in the RP. Now I've just become a character. You know what, though? I might actually just be able to turn on stream and then Tord can play me. I don't even need to log on. The stream will now stream itself with Tord's help. Tord, look how Tord writes Curly. Tord writes Curly is like such a whiner. But Tord, how did you do this? That's how I'm reading how Tord views me. Okay, we're almost at the Shire. Oh, I just ran past the dude. But he was not aggro. There's a quest here. Oh, are we in the Shire? We're in the Shire. I think we might be home free. Fuck yes.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Yes! Okay. I don't think we want to do the Shire right now. Where are the Bree-Lands? South... Where? Bree-Land. Bree-Land is over there. We'll come back and do the Shire later. I can't believe I've been replaced by Tord. Okay. This is all purdy and stuff. Is this a human settlement? Ow, my legs. I'm very happy we made it through that zone without dying. Oh, speaking of which. My creations. Wait. That's Tord. All right. Get to. There's a horn. Okay. That is my sleep paralysis demon. Wait, guys. Oh, no. Guys. If I take one more step, this will be the farthest I've ever been from home. Guys. If I take one more step, this will be the farthest I've ever been from home. Let's play this game. Wait, what is happening? What is happening in... Who's Carl? Hey, Tord. In real life. Blah, blah. They're going to a closet. Okay. Tord. You don't have to be in the closet here. We support you. Hobbiton.
How do you do?
Just getting a bunch of these like stables as I run through. That whenever I come back here, at least we can go there. Oh! Luna, you did it! You worked your way into the story! Hey, you want me to throw a real wrench? You want me to throw a real wrench into this story? Are you ready for some shit? Check this shit out. I can change the course of everything. You ready? Are you ready for some shit? Check this out. Bam! Fucking plot revelation. Holy shit! Oh my god! No one saw that coming. That's right. This whole time, the true villain was Curly. This guy's at level 140. Oh my god. Oh god. The Frogmoors. Do they have other quests that are not showing? Yes. Wait. There we go. Why is that one hidden? New deed, Harvest Fly Slayer. Nice. I have to kill like probably 120 flies or something. I love how often you have two consecutive comments from Tord. This happens a lot. The first one is to be continued, and then the second one is the continuation immediately after. It's almost like when you're playing a mobile game, you know? And it's like, 1 second ad is loading, and then the mobile game doesn't play an ad. They're like, we have no ads queued up for you. Go back to the game. You know? You've watched too many ads already. You can just play. Fine. Fuck it. Who would ever be a part of JoJo? Is this going to be a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure thing now? Portal 2.5 Tord. Me, that's... You know the most confusing thing about Tord's stories? Is that they'll have characters and it'll be like, okay, you know, Tony Stark, I'm Iron Man. Yes, I am Iron Man, blah, blah, blah. And then Iron Man 2 comes out.
Is there something I can do for you?
And Tony Stark's there and he's like, hi, I'm Iron Man 2 Iron Man. And then over there he's like, oh, well, I'm Iron Man 1 Iron Man. I'm Tony Stark, I am Iron Man. Oh, I am Iron Man 2 Iron Man. Like, every time there's another story, they're not just a new part of the canon. They are all a second canon that is that interacts with the previous canons. Every single story Tord tells, there become multiple instances of Tord coexisting in a universe. There's the Five Nights at Freddy's story, like FNAF, whatever, .5. Tord, or what was it called? Like Into the Eyes or something. And then we never saw the Out of the Eyes story. A skeleton goes out that has a note. Hi, I'm Endgame. Oh, God. I don't know what you're referring to, and I've seen that whole series. System static Tord. But I'm the true roleplay. So now they're talking about... Now the characters in the roleplay are talking about the fact that they're role players. Oh my god. There was also a Tord named Tord is Baby at one point. Which, unfortunately, Goats kind of ruined for me because I realized that Tord is Baby is supposed to be a play on Circus Baby. But I like Tord is Baby a lot. There was also Trevant. What happened to Trevant? Amateurs. Legend of Shiro, that's me. That's Curly. There are multiple different genders of Tord in the stories. I have been pronoun corrected on Tord multiple times in multiple directions. So I don't actually know which Tords are male and which are female. The Tords look at each other and look at the strange Tord. Hey, I have an idea. Oh, God. It's time for that sitcom again, guys. On the next episode of Too Many Tords. All the Tords from all the stories that have Tords in them fuse into a Mega Fusion Tord. Oh, my God. But here's the weird thing about... Here's the problem with how the Tord stories unfurl, is that we have a Mega Fusion Tord. But the truth is that Mega Fusion Tord is not the cross of all the Tords from all the canons. Mega Fusion Tord is just one Tord within their own canon. So later we're going to be able to have Portal Tord talking to Mega Fusion Tord, because Mega Fusion Tord is from the Mega Fusion Tord arc of the Tord stories, whereas Portal Tord is just from Portal Tord, and they cross over. Like, it's just endless multiplication of Tords. There's infinite Tords. Okay, where am I going? I'm going to Bree. Where's the start of this zone? I forget what the start is. Is this where you fight the Neeker Breakers? Where's the start of the zone? Comb. Oh, Archit. I think Archit is the start of the zone. Oh, this is a huge game world. Holy shit. This is a huge world. Huh? What was that? What? What am I hearing? Beep, boop. Oh, hey, guy. Oh, God, I vaguely remember this shit. Very, very, very vaguely. Very, very, very vaguely. Oh my god, the dance battle toward. Where? Where is the stable? There it is.
How can I be of service?
To Sweet... Wait, where is this? Oh, we can't go there yet. Sweet Sensation by Florida? Do you want them on or off? I don't know. Okay. We're almost in Bree-Town. Okay. There has to have been a way to go there. I don't remember ever having to run through these zones, and that would be ridiculous. I probably just missed reading something. No, I cannot. I cannot do that. Because you know what it is. Is that the one that's like... What was it that I saw? I saw a clip the other day where someone looked up something in Chinese and it was like... the word was like, come. Was it that or was it something else? Do they attempt to tie this into the... Oh, wait. Do they attempt to tie the game into the movies? This game it's not connected to the movies, although it is published by Warner Brothers. But they tie the story into this game a lot. Oh my, I'm not doing any language translations. Not doing it. I don't trust you guys. I value you guys, but I don't trust you. Literally, the other day, Luna said, hashtag execute Curly. You think I can trust that? Okay, we're at Bree. We made it! Oh, hey there. Let's get the stable.
How can I be of service?
Hey, look, we can now travel to Kalandim. We did it. Hey, what's up, Andrew Oakhurst? I have to talk to you.
How can I be of service?
You seek training to be better, to better your offensive skills, friend Warden. I have not prepared a practice skirmish. No, do not leave just yet. There is no practice skirmish because there is a very real threat that approaches from the south. A band of brigands has managed to obtain some level of organization and prepares to attack Bree-Town. You will receive no better training as a warden than by passing through the crucible of battle, my friend. If you will join my line, I can personally assure you that you will learn much of value. Sounds good. Okay, that is an instance.
Will you let me speak my piece?
You have the look of an adventurer about you, friend. If that be so, the people of Bree-Land, have need of your strength and your cunning, your wit and your wisdom. There was a time I would send you to the mayor of Bree. The better for you to become acclimated to our town. But that time has passed. Too many dangers press in upon us for you to spend your time chatting with the town officials. Too many villains threaten the good folk of Bree-Land for you to tour the city. Already, I have used up too much of your time in conversation, when you could be helping good people who need assistance. If there is one man who knows everything that happens to be in Bree-Land, that man is surely Barlaman Butterbur, proprietor of the Prancing Pony. He hears all that goes on. The real test will be sifting through his speech for what he needs doing first. I am sure you will be up for the challenge. I'll find him inside the Prancing Pony, atop the hill on the northern side of Bree. He will tell you where you might start helping the people of Bree-Land, and we will all be better for your services. Okay, let me catch up on what is happening. Grey Door. Okay, we have Tortoise Baby. Tortoise Baby is back. Okay. We need to talk to Barlaman Butterbur. How do I learn riding? Who else do we have to talk to? Can I, like, select this? Is there a way for me to just, like, go there? No. Oh, it shows on the... Okay, so this is the prancing pony up there. Tortoise baby. It's been a while. It's been a while. Hey, Tord, has your birthday passed? I know you said your birthday was coming up. I think it was this past week. No, I think it was last week. So I think yours was like a week after mine. Happy belated.
One thing drives out another.
Oh, hello and welcome to the Prancing Pony, the pride of Breetown and the surrounding lands. Are you here for news or for nutrition? We have both and plenty to spare. You're an adventurer unless I miss my mark, and that happens rarely. So, it's news then. There's no shortage of that. I tell you truly, and most of it is bad. Listen well, my new friend. You will hear some of what ails us in Bree-Land. Investigate some of these leads, and you will find adventures wherever you go, and turn some of the bad news to good. My friend, Adso Haybank, is a hobbit, a good sort, and he dreams of building an inn upon the road west of Bree. No easy task. Take it from one who knows. But I wish him well and have done what I can. And if you will see to him and lend him some assistance, I will have done more. He has a camp on the road west of Breetown on the way to Buckland. Buckland. That reminds me. Don't you know of it? There is trouble afoot there as well. You know that Breetown is home to both hobbits and men, of course. Well, Buckland is home to hobbits only. But I would count them as neighbors as well, of course. They seem to have some trouble with the goings-on in the old forest. If you can speak with Celandine Brandybuck, a sweet young lass who lives away in Bucklands, you're certain to hear everything about that forest trouble. Everyone has their hands full, whether they be tall or small. Oh, they tell you to speak with old Grimbriar yet. There is a hustle and bustle aplenty, and one thing drives out another. Even if you are uncommonly sharp like yours truly, Grimbriar is the chief watcher, and he maintains a post on the road north of Breetown. I understand he has had some trouble with brigands of late. Go see him and help him with the outlaws. You'd be doing Bree-Land a service. That should be enough for starters, my friend. Oh my god. Now, if you want to excuse me, I should see to the needs of the host. Food and drink, bring songs and compliments, and both bring further custom. Okay, that was a lot. What is happening? Okay, we're back in... Hello, Emily! We are back in Five Nights at Freddy's Land, apparently. Current quest.
How can I be of service?
Oh, who is that you're looking for? Oh, Strider, yes. Well, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go near the ranger out of the wild. He's a strange one. Not that he can't tell a rousing tale when he's of mind. Well, it's clear you've no mind to listen to me. Strider keeps to himself mostly. From the common room, turn left down the hall and keep on until you can only go right. Follow the stairs down that hall until you're at the foot of the stairs. Strider is in the room at the right of the stairs. Now I've got paying guests to attend to and no time to be chatting. If you know what I mean, it's just that busy. Okay, we got to talk to Aragorn.
So much to do.
So many people coming and going these days. There is one guest, though. One I'd rather do without, but the coin keeps a room, and he comes with coin enough to pay a bill. Brooding sort, likes the darker corners of the inn and speaks to none. Most people are a bit afeard of his ilk. Barliman lowers his voice. He's one of them rangers, he is. Calls himself Strider. From the common room, turn left down the hall. Keep on until you can only go right. Follow straight down the hall until you're at the foot of the stairs. Strider is in the room at the right of the stairs. Okay. You need a drink. Man, your text... I was reading like a couple paragraphs. I come back, your text is almost pushed off screen. It's almost gone. Okay. I did not follow the directions. I think it was like downstairs to the right or something. Something like that. Strider's room. The enemy is on the move. All should be prepared for dark days ahead. Hey. Hey, you.
Your tidings are grim.
Wait, I know you. Though we have never met, you and I shared the same roof during my childhood, although you slept in a dreamless sleep, recovering from a wound sustained long ago. It is good to see that the ministrations of Elrond have saved your life at long last. But there are grim days ahead of us. The Blackwalled brigands have been broken and Skorgrim Dourhand has fled from Ered Luin. But my companion Amdir has been a creature of evil and has become a creature of evil and means us harm. There are many tangled threads here, and I need your help if we are to unravel them. Yes.
There's little time to waste.
The Dourhand's Lord fled to Bree-Land after his defeat, and not by mere chance. I see the hand of the Captain of the Nine in all of the affairs, in the west, in the Shire, and in Bree-Land. And we must unravel the thread of the plans, and I believe I know how. To the east of Bree, there is a Blackwalled camp, which my men have been watching closely. A shadow has recently spread across the camp. I believe it is here Amdir has gone, and the Dwarf Lord as well. There we must go, and there we must end Amdir's life, if he can still be called living. We must wait for nightfall and then make our move against the Blackwolves. Speak to me when you are ready to depart. Sure, let's do it.
Are you ready to leave?
There's a giant still image of Winston Churchill downstairs on TV, and it startled you? Oh, God. Are you prepared to travel yet? If so, okay, let's go. Let's do this.
Strider and the Rangers pursue their fallen brother Amdir to the Blackwall's camp. But not all is as it seems.
There is evil afoot.
I wonder if that narrator is the same voice that uses the Dungeon Master in DDO. Can you feel the chill in the air? It's no natural cold, but the the chill of fear and of evil. I doubt not that Amdir is here, but there is greater evil as well. We should split our strength for the good of Middle-earth. None can be allowed to escape. Lenglen and I will look for another way inside while you and Torthen search for Amdir. We must be quick now before the evil bursts forth from here and threatens all of Bree-Land. Deal. It's time for us to act. Okay. Torthen. Let's roll. Torthen, take Grunge Boy with you and head to the main gate. Lenglen and I shall look for another entrance. Yes, sir. Okay, let's roll. Okay, let's roll. Are they still talking? Who knows? Ow! 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 Okay, I fucked up. Okay. Well, I have to talk to him. I failed my perception check. Come with me. It is time to deal with Amdir and these brigands. If Amdir escapes, it could spell the doom for Middle-earth. Okay. Hey, Torthen, I'm sensing a trap down there. Be careful. Hey, what's up? Hey there. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna kill these guys. Wait, you want me to wait? Look at that. I nailed it. Brigands, get them. I already got them. Well, I got one of them. That dude's just chilling. Okay. Yeah, let's just kill guys. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just do this. Boop. Good night. Sweet dreams. Okay, who else? Who else can I beat up? This person peeing on a tree or something? Okay. We're doing fine. I don't need to take breaks. Just keep going. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Nailed it. Okay, what about you? How you doing? I will loot this real fast. If you need to rest, now is the time. Okay. Sans quotes.
Silently now. Darkness approaches.
Is there a trap here? Who knows? Silence. Yeah! Don't worry, I'm not making a single noise. I'll be quiet for you, Torthan. They won't detect us. There, no need for concern yet. Uh-oh. I think this is a big boy. Oh, that's Skorgrim. Please, leave me alone. I don't know where Grunge Boy is. I'm here. Hey, what's up? I have found them and relieved you of your obligations. Now time to deal with you, Ranger. Okay, we got the Eye of Sauron there. This is not good. I have Dread, which lowers my health. Okay, let's heal. Fuck, I fucked up. It means Sauron's looking at you, and it gives you a sense of dread, which lowers your max health. So, like, that's why it looks like I got so damaged, because my health got lowered from the, like, the dread I was feeling. The greatest evils may be behind this gate. Rest now. Okay.
Stay a moment.
Stay a while and listen. You know what? What's my heal skill again? Is it Control or Shift 3? Something like that. Oh no. That doesn't heal. Okay. Who is that dwarf and what power has he to command whites? That the Blackwolds were in terror of that creature is certain, but I still sense something greater in these ruins. And where is Amdir? Perhaps beyond this gate. Oh, that means that he has a quest that you have to interact with. Do not lose your nerve. Don't worry about me. I can kill all these guys except Skorgrim. I got this. Oh, I actually can't kill any of these guys. Uh-oh. Now Amdir, take on the robes of the Kargul, the Forsworn. The fools are too late. Amdir's change is nearly complete. Come, brethren. We must leave. Now is not the time for such a fight. Here we go. Goodbye. There we go. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Amdir. Be at peace.
It's a sorry day.
It is a day both... Yeah, the Nazgul could kick my ass. It is a day both dreary and joyous. It grieves me that we... Well, the Nazgul would probably one-shot me. It is a day both dreary and joyous. It grieves me that we were forced to slay Amdir. But a relief that he should now know peace. I will lead you back to Strider. I will return to my camp.
It's a sorry day.
Okay.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
Spoilers, guys, he does.
Alas for Amdir.
It grieves my heart that the enemy was able to turn Amdir thus. He was my friend and kinsman. My people will remember him as the man he once was, good and noble. It troubles me that the Nazgul have crossed the river and moved into Bree-Land at this time. There are events in motion which could determine the fate of Middle-earth. If you are able and willing, I may have another task for you. Oh, I gotta choose something. Okay, that's pretty decent. No. Okay, we're taking that.
I have a task for you.
I am curious to know who the dwarf you encountered at the Blackwold's camp was. Dwarves are by nature honorable and cannot be dominated by the will of any. Why this one would serve the enemy, I cannot say. Worse yet is the appearance of the Nazgul. I must go watch the East Road, for I am expecting some travelers, and now fear they may be in danger. Would you travel to Combe and speak to a constable there named Underhill? You may know him already, stout little fellow who loiters around the town center. Yeah, you may suggest to Underhill that he investigates the Blackwold's old hideout. When that is done, return here with your report. If perchance I am not here, assume the worst.
What road did you take, Frodo? The ring-wraiths ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous. If you choose the path I fear, search for the light in the darkness.
Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil. Oh, it teleported us to Combe? I want to go to no stinking Combe.
What can I do for you?
I want to go to Bree... Wait, I can't go to fucking... Oh, my lord. Bree has a north stable and a south stable. Okay. Oops. Control 3? Here we go. Yeah, so this whole story is happening, like, parallel to the story of Lord of the Rings, which is kind of cool. And you get to travel all over the world. Like, let's see. Ered Luin, Forshall, Evendim, Yondershire, the Shire, Bree-Land, Lonelands, etc. So this is all kind of like lower level stuff. I think Angmar is like level 40, I want to say. 40? Something like that. And then from there, you work your way through the gates of Moria. Moria is pretty fucking cool. Foundations of Stone I recall being really neat. And I think this is like all that was in the game when I played it. And then 10 years have passed. They've clearly added a fuck ton. Because now they have like all of this stuff that I've never seen. Wait, is this in the game? I can't zoom in. Oh, maybe they haven't. Oh, no, they have that. Okay. They have Rohan now. Oh, they have Isengard. That's cool. They have Gondor now. Is Dol... Oh, Edhelond, Dol Amroth. What is Mordor like? So, I don't know... Oh, Mount Doom. That's pretty sick. That's cool. I think the max level is like... It's up there. I think it's like 140 or something. Anyways. Okay. We gotta get to the South Bree stable. Yeah, the world in this game is kind of freaking huge. Okay, I want to do that warden quest. So let me just head down and get the stable. Real fast. We should also probably bind our soul to a milestone here, actually. Probably. Hello, Simon. How are you doing? Okay, where's the stable master?
What do you need?
Bam. Where is the milestone? Bind. And in the darkness, bind them. We've got to talk about loosened heart. Been all right, tired today. Oh, well, I hope you get some rest. I hope you get some rest. Okay, I'm going to head up to do the warden quest real fast. I also see there's a quest here I need to turn in. Okay, I think they're in the town hall. Wait, did someone say... Oh, okay. Burter, 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 burp. Let's go up. Wait, where's the dude? Upstairs? Okay, gone to
How can I
Bree-Town.
be of service?
Nailed it. We'll deal with this guy later. Who cares? Who cares? Okay, I want to do the warden quest, whatever that is. Because that might give us some class-specific bonus. Who knows? I also want to do something after I do that quest. I want to show something off if I can remember how to do it. Oh my god, this game is so fucking huge. It's great. I did not realize, like, I know I heard this is one of the biggest game worlds ever made. Not including, like, I mean, now that got thrown away because there's a lot of, like, procedural, you know, generation worlds, which are going to be way bigger. Yeah, I think, wait, in regard to tomorrow, let's push that. You'd be available after. It might be easier to say evening. The reality, Simon, this is something I was going to hit you up about in DM. I think it will be hard to book streams with both you and Goats that aren't in the evening. So I'm not sure how you feel about evening streams. I haven't really seen you do evening streams. But you know, with Goats getting kids from school and stuff like that, and you tend to start a little bit later. I think that daytime streams might be hard right now with you and Goats at the same time. Whereas, like, for me, it's easy to work in times with either one of you, but I feel like for both of you together, it might be evening only. That's what I want to check with you guys about. Okay, let's do this. Travel. And then I want to show off the music in this game.
From the south have been pressing upon the Greenway as of late, threatening the good folk of Bree-Town. You have been enlisted to join the line of wardens who march against these foes, for brigands possess a chaotic nature and will not stand against such organized defense.
Hey, it's like that time I did the mint plant thing, you know? Okay. In Genshin? Wait, what? Wait, what am I missing? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're continuing on what you said. Okay. I'm glad you agreed to aid us, Grunge Boy. There is a gap in our line, and I would have it filled. Speak with Toby Thorndike just ahead. He will show you to your spot in line. It is very important that you not abandon your place in this line once the attack begins. An organized defense is our best weapon against the bands of brigands such as the ones that approach. Okay, let's do this. What's up, Toby? You're here to be my ally in the defense, Grunge Boy. I'm glad to hear it. I will show you the bounds of our position. You must not stray beyond these bounds during the attack, my friends. Thus, the line must not be compromised. Okay. Our section of the line is from this tree to that rock. Okay. Okay, come on. I got this. Easy peasy. Okay. I'm not abandoning it. There we go. I totally would abandon it, though. Okay. Okay. Bam! 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 Hey, you. Oh, I'm going... I have almost none of my abilities. I have almost none of them. We are going to get... Things are going to get very complex for this character. Like, so I'm playing the Warden, which is based on stacking these gambits, which based on, like, these 3 skills, it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors. So it'll be like rock will give you, like, a, you know, bonus damage. Rock, paper will give you a certain, like, blocking buff. Like, paper, or whatever will, like, you know, draw aggro. So you have all these combinations. But as you progress with the Warden, like, these combinations will go up to, like, probably 5 gambits, I presume. They get really complex. So you'll get rotations where it's like, okay, spear, shield, spear is a bleed. And then spear, shield is another bleed that stacks with it. They are not random. No, you have to learn all this stuff. If I go, so these are my skills themselves that I can use. But then if I head over here, these are the mixes of skills. So as you can see, like, oh, I have new gambits, it looks like. I have a couple new gambits. Right? So, like, over here I have shield, fist, shield. Heals me. Gives me increased critical defense and increased tactical mitigation. So, like, there's things to... It gets really complex with this character. But this is a very good type of character.
What do you need?
Valiantly done, Grunge Boy. You have done us all a great service and are deserving of the highest praise for your role at holding the line. I'd like to see those brigands try this again. They thought that the ability to wield a blade would be enough to challenge the line of wardens. Are they mad? They must be. Nailed it. Let us return to Bree. Okay. Yeah, so most of the gameplay is kind of memorizing rotations of skills that are useful. The other classes don't have this mechanic. They have different things. Like the Runekeeper has an attunement mechanic, where if you use more offensive skills, you'll attune to offensive, so you'll do more damage, less healing. If you do more healing skills, you'll attune over to healing, but do less damage. And so you have to kind of control your attunement in the flow of battle based on what is needed.
How can I be of service?
You performed admirably well, Grunge Boy. You are welcome on my line whenever you care to serve. I believe that you will find the experience has given you a chance to refine your skills and test your discipline. A chance which every warden should would rejoice. Okay. What is this? Title awarded. Nice. Deed bestowed. Cool. Okay, I want to change my character real fast to try something. Exit now. Okay. Where's my minstrel? Rado. I have to wait for the other guy to log out. Oh my god, look at this. Trying to make the most handsomest of all the hobbits. Okay. I don't know how to start the music thing. I'll probably have to look. But there's some cool stuff you can do in this game. Here, let's try to find somewhere nice and private. Okay, apparently I just got a bunch of shit. Okay, what is my horse? There we go. Yeah. Whatever. Where is the path that I can take to get on the roofs? There's an area that you can kind of glitch out. Wait, can I get up here? I think you might be able to get up here, too. This isn't the spot I was thinking of. Come on. Ah, it's a little awkward. Ah, god damn it. Come on. Okay, we can't use this area. There is an area where you can kind of get up on the roof. I think it's close, if memory serves. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I think it's over here somewhere. I think I might be down here, actually. So this is the Minstrel. The Minstrel on release was kind of the healer class. Now there's a few healers. I think some healers are even considered to be better than this now. Like, I think the Beorning's supposed to be quite good. Where the fuck? Okay, I don't know how to get on the roof from here. Fuck it. Where is it? Oh, I went the wrong way. The roof is awkward. The roof used to be a lot easier to get on, but I tested this recently and was able to figure out how to get up. It's a lot more awkward now than it used to be, because I'll show you why once I find it. Where the hell is this? You hate the ones in the Amazon show? I don't mind them at all. Honestly, I'm kind of digging the show. Evil, in fact. I'm kind of digging it. I think the show... It has... I still think the show has to prove itself in certain ways. In that I think it's... yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. Don't worry. I think that it... We'll see how the story unfolds. That's a big thing. I also find some of the characters seem like they might be a little too perfect in terms of competence and being right all the time. But we'll see how that unfolds. It's still so early. But I think it's a really beautiful show. I'm excited for it. Okay. There used to be a barrel here that you could jump on and climb up easily. And you can still get up, but it's awkward now. Okay. Okay. So we're up on the roofs now. This whole area here, I think... Well, there was some area that used to just be a void. Where you would just get stuck in, and it was kind of fun. Whoa, they're doing a Willow show or remake? I have not seen that. I started watching House of the Dragon, and also no spoilers. But I've been enjoying House of the Dragon, but I was actually kind of surprised with how grimdark it was. It felt a lot more grimdark than Game of Thrones, but I'm invested. Okay. Okay. How do I play my instrument? How do I do this? How do I play my instrument now? Do I have a hotkey for that? You can instruct someone how to play it. How do I... Okay. Let's go to options. Key mapping. Toggle music. Oh shit. I have to bind all this shit. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Toggle music mode is gonna be fucking numlock. What is bound to numlock? Okay, we'll make toggle music mode will make fucking shift numlock. Okay. Huh, that doesn't work very well. What did I just do? Slash? Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Let's go back. You know what? No, 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 no. Ah, fuck it. Okay, do over. Do over. There we go. What did I just do? I just did period. Bam. B will be that. Yes, overwrite it. Okay. C3. Caps lock. Bam. Wait, we just did that. Let's just set all this stuff. What I just set? Did I just do J? No, no, no. Okay, bam. What are we at? No, 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 no. Okay, that's B. Okay, and now for the next octave, we will go up and we'll do tab. Wait, wait, wait. Wait, where are we? Oh, there we are. You have to go down to C4. There we go. Wait, did I skip something? I just did O, I, O, P. Okay, bam. Okay. Accept. Okay. You believe that none of the characters are believable? They sound like idiots and are just really unlikable with every episode that passes. You just like Galadriel even more. I don't see that personally. Pacing is bad. Writing is the worst you've seen. Shots of the world are nice and the music is really good, but that's all I can say. What I will say is, I think Galadriel is at risk of being a Mary Sue. I think that there's a couple characters that are at risk of being too perfect. I don't think the writing is particularly bad. I think that they're very much right now, they're doing establishing worlds, but they haven't. It doesn't feel like they've set up a huge trajectory, but I've heard some people. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, shift numlock. Okay. Okay, we got to do something. Options. Audio. Let's go. Let's lower these for now. Okay. Wait, what? That's not right. Oh, it's because shift. It's both shifts. Fuck. Okay. We have a problem with binding. Huh. How do I want to deal with this? You know what? Let's go to binding. Key mapping. This is going to be awkward, but I'm going to put this there. Accept. Mary Sue's, if you recall correctly, or more perfect and self-insert. Honestly, there are some characters that are designed for it. Link is Link. I don't think it's fair necessarily to say Link is I think it's a bit different in video games, right? Because competence is going to be tied to the player. I mean, obviously in the writing it can be, but I don't think Link would exactly be a Marty Stew. You've never understood the downside. I think that the issue with Mary Sue's or Marty Stews, it's not just someone being competent. I think competence can be really good. I think it's when someone is both like really competent, always makes the right decision, is kind of like just a beacon of always being right. It just doesn't feel believable. Okay. Let's see. Shit. Fuck. It's hard with all the semitones I put in. Okay. Despacito. Da 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 da. Fuck. Okay, but you can play chords. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can just map like 3 full octaves of all semitones. You're saying being perfect alone doesn't really define something as a Mary Sue. You know, well, it depends on... I don't know. Here's what I mean. When you have a character that is fundamentally... Well, okay, well, how would you define a Mary Sue? Or Marty Stu or whatever. Okay, let's put these things back on. We had music at 30. Like, because I think that there are people in the world that are super, super competent, right? There are people who are very good at what they do. There are people who would be very good at fighting. There are people who would be very good leaders. But no one is perfect. No one is a beacon of, like, omnipotent knowing. Yeah, like, you'll see it in some, like, fantasy stories where it's, like, the guy who, like, all the ladies want to be with him, and he's the best fighter, but he also picks up a lute and has never played before, but yet he's the best lutist ever. Like, you'll have these things, and it's just like, wait, what? Why are they so just... Like, why is he just the best at everything ever? And I like, if you have no real character conflict, then... there's no, like, tension in storytelling, I think. You're saying, wait, you just saying that being perfect alone doesn't define something as Mary Sue or Marty Stu, blah, blah, blah. You like Marty Stu, though. You've never heard it before. It kind of helps the sexist feel of Mary Sue. Colloquially, you think Mary Sues are those that are perfect at everything they try or really good at it. Think Luke with lightsaber fighting. Well, I don't think that Luke would be a Mary Sue or a Marty Stu. Because, like, Luke is obviously very competent and is kind of, like, chosen one, like, hero archetype, but he, like, fails at things. Like lifting the thing out of the swamp and stuff like that. But yeah, like, I find it's one of the things with, like, I also think the thing with Lord of the Rings that might be an issue for me, it's so early for me to say, because I'm really enjoying it and I'm really looking forward to it. But the thing about it is that Lord of the Rings, one of the issues I have with Lord of the Rings sometimes, which I don't think it's bad, it's just not as for me, is that it is very morally black and white, right? You know who, generally, there are usually good guys, and there's clearly exceptions, right? Like, there's things like Boromir who gets corrupted, even though he's clearly a really, really good guy. It shows you, like, the fallibility of man, etc. But, when you have good and evil that is so black and white, and then you pair it with, like, people who are always right or things like that, it feels like it can strip the storytelling tension in it. Whereas, like things like Song of Ice and Fire, for instance, things like Song of Ice and Fire are very a lot of characters are driven for their own motivations. There's a lot of forces at work, blah blah blah, etc. And, you know, a lot of people make mistakes. There's a lot, like, you look at it, like, trying to say, like, as few spoilers as possible, like, Ned Stark is the most morally black and white character in Game of Thrones, and it's not to his benefit. And Robb Stark is maybe the most competent, one of the most competent people, and yet there's a certain fallibility there that is not necessarily the it's not just like super straightforward. But anyways, we're 3 episodes into the show, and I think the thing we've seen so far is that it's not just competence, but it's also about almost this omnipotence of always being right. Yeah, the thing that I didn't... You know where I didn't believe it with Rey? I mean, here's a spoiler, I guess. Okay, guys. Spoiler for Force Awakens. Spoiler for Force Awakens. Force Awakens spoiler begins now. The one thing that, that kind of made me, really in Force Awakens was how, they were setting up, you know, Mr. Bad Boy to be the kind of main villain of the series, to be the Darth Vader, and that in the first interaction, she kind of wins, and it's, like, her first time doing that. Like, for me, that was a thing that I was like, oh, she feels like she's at the end of a character arc, not at the beginning of a character arc. That was the thing for me that stood out in the story, whereas I was like, I feel like you haven't given a lot of places for this to develop. I still haven't seen Rise of Skywalker, though. I don't know how that ends. Like, and clearly the growth for her character seemed less of a growth in ability and more a growth in terms of, like, battling the corruptive influences or whatever, right? I haven't seen it. I have yet to see it. I've heard people didn't like it because it was, like, I've heard Force Awakens go one direction, Last Jedi pivots and goes the opposite direction, and then Rise of Skywalker kind of pivots again, is what I've heard. Which for Luke didn't, was a fight, wasn't shown on screen. I will say, I do think Luke's story for Light and Dark was shown on screen, and it was completely in Return of the Jedi. In my opinion, Return of the Jedi was not a particularly good movie, but the ending of it with Luke was, because it was completely just that struggle. The struggle was not a struggle of Luke winning in competence or winning a fight. It was a competence of, I mean, it was the story of him winning against himself and the forces within. I mean, like, I think in Empire Strikes Back, Luke's struggle was more for like learning to wield power and become stronger, whereas in Return of the Jedi, it was more about, you know, not getting corrupted. Anyways, I've gotten largely sidetracked. So there's been something I've been thinking about with this game, and I'm not sure what I want to do with this game on stream. I've been thinking about it all stream. Okay, come on, load. Come on, you can do it. Ugh. Okay, well we're stuck looking at a thing on screen. I will bring this over. There's an issue with this game, which the game is really good. I'm really enjoying it. Have a good stream. I'm literally ending the stream, Simon. Anyways, the issue with the game is that I think it's going to be really long and really slow. Oh, I just pushed my mic away. Anyways, I think this stream is going to be the game is going to be really long and really slow, and I think it's by far the longest MMO I'll have played on stream other than EverQuest. So I'm not sure if I will continue this having a place on stream. I'm not sure. I do like it, and I might play it off stream. I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like, you know, where I really got thinking about it was yesterday. I felt like I was playing this game, and I'm like, shit, this is boring shit for you guys to watch. And then we switched to Gloomwood, and I felt like, oh, this shit is awesome. So I think I might pull this from stream. But I do really enjoy the game. It's a very, very, very good MMO. I do recommend it. Nothing about this is a criticism of the game. It's just more me thinking, what do I want to do on stream? Especially because I was thinking about doing Lord of the Rings Online as a placeholder because I wanted to get into Dungeons and Dragons Online. But I think that Lord of the Rings Online is not a small filler MMO. This is a major, like, we spent 4 streams, 5 streams, whatever, and got through one zone. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to pull it from stream for now. Anyways, nice seeing you guys. Take care, my friends. I will see you again soon. I might be on tonight. I might not. Who the hell knows? Take care. See you later. Mwah.